Hello, Gemini. What's up with you guys? It is time for your extended reading for March 2023. So for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video. There's a couple more things in the description I want to tell you about before we move on. Obviously, the tarot card reading course that I just released, that's in the description. It's also on my website where you can buy the readings. But I have linked our eBay store in the description of the video because we're moving next month. And among many other things, we're decluttering from the house. I'm getting rid of all of the old tarot decks that I have accumulated for the last 3 years of us living here in Vegas. They started stacking up on me, dude. And I'm keeping a little handful of them here so I can continue reading. But all the old ones that were stacked up in my closet, getting rid of them all. Any of them that don't sell, I'm just throwing away. So anybody that's interested in that, the eBay store is in the description of the video. All right. Also, well, we're going to be putting more than just that on there. We're having a whole little online yard sale to declutter the house before we move. So yeah, that's in the description of the video if you're interested. If not, then don't worry about it. All right, let's jump into this. I'm starting this off with the current person. Current person. If you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns with your current person, this is not for you. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, there we go. Man, 10 of Swords. Just about ready to throw in the white towel on this, aren't you? For some of you, maybe this was on and off. Even if it wasn't an on and off connection, I still feel like this is a connection that you have just tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. And now you're just, remember like the old cartoons, the little white flag pops up, surrender. Just about ready to give up on this. Okay, 3 shuffles. 2 more. Okay, this was something that back when you all first connected, you probably jumped into this too fast. Somebody jumped into this too fast. I feel like when the two of you first connected, one of you wasn't even wanting something serious when you all first connected, were you? That's what it's looking like to me. I don't know if that was you. Did you just jump into this? That kind of feels like your energy, Gemini. I'm not going to lie. Kind of feels like your energy. If it's not, then it can go both ways. But what I'm really feeling here is that in the past, you were really thinking, you know what? I'm not really wanting anything serious. Oh, well, let's just jump into this and see what happens. And I don't think anything ever really improved. I don't think so. That's all it's really telling me. There could have been a third party here too. Yeah, I just don't really think the two of you ever really fully got on the same page at the same time, working towards the same goal. That's really all it's telling me here. It's not really going too depth or too in detail. Okay, whatever. Whatever. All right, let's look here and see how this person feels about you then. Let's look at their energy. Their intentions. What kind of person are they? What do they want with you? Come on. There it goes. See? They kind of wish they hadn't have jumped into this. That's what it was. Yeah, they regret jumping into this too quick. I think they look back a lot and they feel like, man, I shouldn't have just jumped into this like that. Thank you, Tabitha, for that super chat. Appreciate you. All right. Okay, 10 of Wands reversed. 3 of Cups. They suspect there's a third party. I feel like, yeah, they suspect there's a third party. They're thinking if they find out there was a third party, they're ready to just be done with this. They're going to end it immediately if they find out there was a third party. Either way, though, they're still contemplating whether or not they should. Now, this person feels like you are the one with the bad attitude. And maybe you are. I don't know if you have a bad attitude or not, but like, I don't think that they are willing to look at themselves at all. At all. Just a finger pointing match. You know, that's what it feels like. This feels like you're pointing the finger at them, they're pointing the finger at you, and this is just a cycle of chaos that's not being resolved. They're waiting, though. They are anticipating that this will come crashing down at any given moment. Wheel of Fortune. This is a karmic connection too, by the way. Okay, could be a Virgo for some of you. I also have Aries here. Yeah, okay. The two of you speak a different language vibrationally. A different vibrational and love language. Okay, let's look at the outcome then. What's the outcome for March? Anything happening? Will things take a turn for the better, take a turn for the worst, or just stay the same? Page of Wands. Hang on, it's not ready yet. All right, one more. Okay. Okay, now Four of Swords. King of Swords, Hangman reversed. Death card. Okay. All right, so it looks like it looks like it's coming to an end. For some of you, honestly, it does look like in March, you're probably going to abandon this, more than likely. The good news is, though, I see you taking a break. See, Death card, Five of Pentacles. Some of you are just going to completely take a break and stick to yourself. Because you know, deep down, you may not be able to like articulate it, but there's something deep down where you know that this person is holding you back from reaching your full potential. They're like a weight. It's like you got a 100-pound rucksack on your back trying to climb a mountain, you know, and you need to let go of that in order to be able to make it to the top of the mountain. And you know this. Okay, that was quick. Advice. What's the advice? Man, who felt that heavy ass full moon energy, dude? Woo! Man, it kicked the shit out of you. It did me. And it was a full Virgo moon. I have moon in Virgo too. So I don't know what that was supposed to feel like, but it kicked me in the ass. All right. What's the advice? Oh, there it is. Okay. Four of Cups. Hang on. If you should choose to abandon this, go no contact. I know it's hard as shit. It's a very difficult struggle, especially if you leave and they don't want you to. No contact. And it's not to be rude. It's not to be mean. It's for you. I know this needs to be done. After a certain point, we got to do what we know needs to be done, regardless of how it feels. The discomfort and the pain that comes with change is temporary, but the pain that comes with repeating the same cycle is permanent. Think about that. Think about that. How many of you have been following me for more than 3 years now? Remember back in 2020, how fat I was? Remember that? Y'all remember that? Some of you who have been with me since day one saw when I first started reading tarot on YouTube, I was a skinny little long-haired hippie dude. Remember? And then YouTube took over my day job, and I sat around on my ass for months and ate whatever food I wanted and drank beer, and I plumped out and got fat. You remember that? And then that little voice in the back of my mind was like, yo, if you're going to be self-employed, meaning you're sitting around at home all day getting no physical activity, you're going to have to start going to the gym. And I fought that and fought that and fought that, but I just kept getting fatter and fatter and fatter. So I was like, I gave in, started going to the gym, and it sucked at first. Now it's just what I do. Just part of my daily routine. It's the new me now. I'm just a dude that goes to the gym. You see what I'm saying? So whenever you step outside of your comfort zone, that pain and discomfort is temporary. It won't be uncomfortable forever. So you choose to step out of this because you know it needs to be done. It's going to be painful. Even if it's toxic, you know that there's still pain and discomfort that comes along with letting go of toxic people because you're breaking out of your comfort zone. You're making a big change. That pain is temporary. But the pain of staying in that cycle would be permanent. Okay? All right. Shit, what am I reading next? See, current person. Oh, yeah, new person. That's right. Okay. Let's take a look at the new person. The newest person who just recently showed up into Gemini's life. If you're not dealing with a new person right now, this is not for you. New person. 6 of coins reversed. Uh-oh. This might be a one-sided connection for some of you. One-sided, no equal give and take. Ace of Wands reversed, yeah. There's not a mutual feeling of passion here between the two of you, and shit's moving real slow. Real slow. Could be an Aries for some of you. Kind of feel like the person you're dealing with might be a little bit worried that you're going to ghost them because they don't feel like you're interested. Huh. Yeah, I think you caught this person at a rough, vulnerable time in their life. With the 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Now, of course, with this Emperor energy right here, they don't want you to know that. But I do sense some uneasiness and some tension. I don't know if you're not feeling this person or if you're just not expressing your interest in a way that they would like you to, but they're afraid that you're not into them for whatever reason. But we have 10 of Cups down here, though. Thank you, Chuck, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Okay. Okay, well, what's going on here? Let's look at this person's energy. Maybe you're just dealing with somebody that's very insecure. I don't know. Let me see here. Let me look at this person's energy. What's their energy look like? What kind of person are they? All that good stuff. Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Devil card reversed. Yeah. See, that's what I thought. Yeah, they still have unfinished business with the last person that broke their heart. Of course, every time. I don't think they're a bad person, though. I don't. I do not. I just think they have unfinished business. They're still clinging to that grudge or whatever. Yeah. So essentially, they are looking back in the past and projecting that into the future. So they're just assuming that you're going to do the same thing the last person did to them. Well, I got news for you. Look, this is for everybody. Everybody. I don't care who you are, Gemini, cross-watcher, or just random person that watches me for other reasons. There's a lot of them out there, believe it or not. If you are broken, hurt, insecure, you have no business getting into a relationship. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your number one priority is your healing. You know why? Because you're going to end up bleeding on somebody who didn't cut you. Yes, you will. Oh, yes, you will. Relationships don't create happiness. If you're broken, lonely, and insecure, a new relationship is not going to fix that. It's going to make it worse. Oh, yes, it will. You'll end up sabotaging that relationship with your insecurities. But nobody wants to do that. Everybody they get broken, they get hurt, they want to jump straight into a new relationship, thinking that that's what's going to fix everything. No, the fuck it won't. That won't. Look, a new relationship is not going to fix your insecurities any more than running to the bar and getting drunk is going to fix your problems from your stressful day at work. It's the same thing. It's the same damn thing. You have a real stressful, nerve-wracking day at work and you run to the bar and get drunk. Did you fix the problem? No, you're just distracting yourself from it. Same thing with a relationship. Now, if you keep depending on this alcohol to distract you from your problems and your stress, that's eventually going to cause big fucking problems, isn't it? So if you depend on relationships and emotional connections with people to distract yourself from your own pain, that's going to eventually start causing big fucking problems. Same thing. That's the same demon. Exact same demon. Yes, it is. Anyway, I just had to get that out. I know somebody needed to hear that. Okay. Well, okay. So I don't think the person has bad intentions. I don't. I just think that my personal view is that they're a little bit too broken to be even getting into a new relationship. But let's see the outcome then. Maybe with enough patience, things could take a turn for the best. You never know. Let's see. We shall see, said the blind man. See, that's what I thought. 9 of Wands. No. This person is staying pretty guarded throughout the month of March. Six of Wands reversed. So I don't think I'm really seeing separation, but I do think the more and more time goes on, you're starting to come to the conclusion that you might be wasting your time. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So yeah, this connection is slowly withering away between the two of you. We got to get the advice then. At the end of the day, though, I can't give you advice for them. That's the hard part. That's what's so difficult about this. But what advice can we give Gemini for the new connection? Death card. Tower card. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Again, there's nothing you can do about that. The only thing that I would recommend is see if you can in some way help guide them down the healing path. That makes sense? You got to be able to let them know, first of all, no, I am not going to do you like the last person did. So I'm not going to be your punching bag. I'm not going to have you accusing me of shit that I didn't do. just because you refuse to heal from your last relationship. I understand where you're coming from. However, that's not my problem. That's your problem. And you don't say that not to be mean, not to be rude. It's just the truth. So I will help you see if you can think of some ways that you can take that pain and the lessons that you learn from it and apply that to your life moving forward so that you can actually utilize that experience to your benefit instead of just being a poor, pitiful, defenseless little victim. Oh, I don't know what I did to deserve that. I wish I never would have met that person, blah, 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 bullshit, right? Well, it happened. So you can either say, I'm going to use that to my advantage by extracting wisdom from that and applying it to my life moving forward, or you can just lay around in the poor, pitiful me, woe is me, in which, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry, I'm not. I got mountains to climb. I don't know about you. I got mountains to climb. Got goals to accomplish. And if you are a human on planet Earth in 2023, you've been through some shit. Yes, you have. You walk around on two legs. I don't care who you are. Don't care what your sign is. Don't care where you're from. Don't care what race you are, religion, sexuality, gender. I don't give a damn. If you walk around on two legs on planet Earth in 2023, you've been through some shit. So we've all been through some shit. We've all been hurt. We've all been traumatized. The overwhelming majority of us were dealt a very bad hand. That's the whole point of the human game. Where I'm going in life is the top of the mountain. If you just want to spin around in circles at the bottom of the mountain, that's your choice. You have fun with that, but I'm not doing it with you. Come on now. We got to get serious here. We got to get serious. Be the best support system that you possibly can. But at the end of the day, they have to be taking part in their own salvation. You can't do it for them. You can't pick them up and carry them to the top of the mountain with you. It doesn't work that way. We all wish we could. Damn it, I wish it worked that way. You know how many people I would have brought to the top of the mountain with me if it worked that way? It just doesn't work that way. All right. Random freestyle advice. Whoops. Random freestyle advice. Whatever advice Gemini needs to hear the most. About whatever. What advice does Gemini need to hear the most? Ace of coins. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what I thought. Okay. Be ready for the unexpected. Be ready for the unexpected. One thing that we want to be careful about is you can't not plan for something. So on your path moving forward, we always want to make a plan. I want to make a plan to change my life. I want to make a plan to become self-employed or whatever the case may be. However, one of the ways that we kind of box ourselves in is we'll write out or picture this step-by-step plan of how it has to happen. And we will stick so rigidly to that plan that a lot of times the universe will be like, okay, now do this. And we don't even see it. A doorway of opportunity will open while we're on our path, and we won't even see it because that wasn't what we had planned. See, the ego, analytical thinking brain, is nothing but a record of past experiences. So it doesn't really know how to figure out how to create something that's unlike anything it's ever experienced before. The ego is good for certain things, but it's bad for certain things too. The ego is really good at solving problems and logically figuring shit out, but it's not good at figuring out how to create something that's unlike anything it's experienced before. So that's why when we're on our path, make your plan. You have to have a plan. You have to have some kind of plan. But while you're walking your path, I promise you, the universe is going to be like, okay, now turn this way. Turn that way. Okay, now go talk to this person. Go talk to this person. Now, you're not supposed to be here. Turn this way. And there's going to be unexpected twists and turns and new doorways of opportunity that open up on your path that are going to have nothing to do with what you had planned. And you have to be able to learn how to follow that calling. Does this make sense? See if any other advice wants to come through. Anything else? Don't take on burdens that aren't yours to take on unless one of two things. You're in the position to, and you do it with no expectations. If you are not in the position to take on a burden, no, that does not make you a bad person to not take on that burden. You are not required to be sad about something that has nothing to do with your life. You do not look like a good, virtuous person when you are proclaiming to the world that you're so sad about something that happened 1,000 miles away. That does not make you a good, virtuous person. That puts you on a low frequency. This is one of the most effective ways that the powers that be have kept all of our vibrations really, really low at the same time. When I see you bitching, moaning, complaining, and sad about something that happened on the other side of the world, that tells me a lot about you. You have no control of your own frequency. You have no control of your own focus. Your power rests in your ability to know how and when to remove your focus. A question I get all the time is, what should I be focusing on? It's not what you should be focusing on. It's what you need to stop focusing on. That's what you need to think about. So as far as taking on burdens, no, you are not required to take on a burden that's not yours to take on unless you're in the position to. Like, say somebody needs some help. If there's somebody that needs some help and you're in the position to help them, then by all means, go ahead and help them. But do it with zero expectations. This is another big one. Another really, really, really big one. You know, how many times you seen that Facebook friend post, "Oh, I'm done helping people. I'm always there for everybody. And then the minute I need something, there's crickets. Nobody wants to help me, but I'm always there to help everybody else." Well, quit fucking doing it with expectations. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If I'm helping you because that's who I am. Thank you for that super chat. How do you say your name? I don't know how to say that. Katashia? Hope I said that right. Thank you. If I do something for you, I do that because that's just who I am. I refuse to loan people money. I will never loan you money. If I hand you money, it's yours. Keep it. I don't want it back. It's yours. Keep it. If I do you a favor, I am not asking for anything in return. Just all that energy of expectations and you owe me, that is such a low vibrational energy to be in. If I do you a favor or if I loan you money and you never return the favor, I don't care. That's not why I did it. Do it with zero expectations. The overwhelming majority of the problems that we encounter in our life and the majority of the things that you're upset about right now had to do with your expectations not being met. Fewer expectations means fewer disappointments. All right? All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading or purchase the new tarot course that I just released. All in the description, y'all. I'm out of here now. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.